Hi there, today I'm going to show you how to replace a tap in a cloakroom. So I fitted this sink and tap a number of years ago and purchased it off eBay. Quite a cheap deal at the time, and for £50 I actually got the sink, the waste and the tap, and actually a chrome fitting which I haven't been able to fit just because of the way the pipe work is there. But one of the irritants on here is all bubbling up, so I thought might as well change it. So I bought the following tap. So I'll show you what comes in the packaging. Got a waste that goes in there. I'm going to replace that at some point as well. No urgency for that one, but this is the tap I want to replace it with. So there you go. Slightly better quality branded tap as well. Just purchased it a few days ago. One of the irritations I found with this particular tap is the actual fittings here. So I thought they would probably come as 15mm, but they don't. So it turns out you've got to buy a coupler just to sort of reduce the connection as well. So this is 12mm to 15mm. So if I just show you that briefly, connecting. So just like so, yeah. Different sizes. Silly, they should have really given it with the tap. I don't see why they can't. I think I bought a kitchen tap and it had it with it, so a bit silly really. So because I'm going to have to fit that, it's a bit of a hassle because I've got isolators just below the tap, and if I fit that on top of the isolators as well, so I'll have to put a bit of copper there, and it will just stick out more and more. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the isolators out and I'm just going to put them underneath the floor. It's no big deal really, just to get them out of the way. And the floor's just got lino, so it can be easily pulled up. So plastic pipe there, hot and cold. So I'll just cut it, put the isolators, and then I'll show how to replace the tap. Okay, so I've disconnected the hot and cold water, and I've just capped it off here to isolate it. So now we've come to the actual points on the wall, so we're just gonna disconnect those. So if you hold the camera just there, I think, yeah. So we'll just grab it like so. Water's all off, which is good. I've just put a towel down just in case any water pops out of there, but it shouldn't do really. Be that one. Okay, that's that out. A little bit of water came out, no big deal. We'll disconnect this one as well. Okay. A little bit of water came out again. To the other one. It's a bit difficult with the camera, but let's zoom in a little bit so you can see a bit more. Obviously I want to reuse these isolators. So okay, that's that out. Just got to take this out now. hold it with this. There's a tight squeeze here, but I'll get to it somehow. Need a bit more space, so let me stop filming now just for a moment. Okay, so now we're just underneath the sink. I've disconnected both the water outlets, so just underneath the sink, and there's two like bolts holding it in, so just got to loosen this. So there's one here which I've started loosening. Oh, this one moved out of place. You get the idea where it is. Let me just loosen it and I'll pull it up. Okay, so I've managed to take one bolt out. The other one's nearly out now. Let's see if I can get a clearer image here somehow. Focusing is a bit tricky. Okay, there you go. So just that bolt left now. So let me take that nut out and then we can pull the tap up. Okay, so the tap's been disconnected underneath. Now we can just pull it up. You see. Put it inside. One connector at a time. There you go. It's out. So what we'll do next, we'll just clean this area up of the muck around there, and then we'll proceed with fitting the new tap. Okay, so here we have the new tap. Oh, let me just show the clean up. So clean the area up where the new tap's going to go, and then with the old one. You see there's like a clamp here. There's like a holder for that clamp. If I undo that, yep, so that comes out. It's there. I'll just put that at the side. Take that out. This goes underneath, and there's like a rubber piece to seal it so water doesn't go in. So I'll just make sure that's sitting in place correctly and tight. Okay, that's okay, it's good. Let's take it now. Okay, hold it here. So these things, I'm guessing, the hot being on that side, cold on that side, the hot's the one on the left then. Yeah. So let's just make sure that's okay. Just let that fall down. Okay. There in place, so we want it positioned like this. So what I should do now is take that piece and just place it underneath where the screw bit was. So hang on, let me put that in place and I can show you in a second what it looks like. Okay, just tightening it up underneath now, once that's in place. Okay. I'll just show what it looks like underneath, and then I'll tighten it up a bit more firmer. So there you go, that's in place. You see the connectors there. I find my torch so I can show. Okay. And how clear it is. Oh, there you go. It's clamped in place. So the good thing about these connectors is they're slightly easier to get to. So that's good. Let me tighten that, and then I'll show the tap's being connected up. Much more solid feel, I have to admit, than the other tap, and much heavier as well, so you can just tell it's a much better build. So the next thing we need to do, the tap's fitted. Let me just show. Tap's fitted. We need to do the connectors now on the wall. So these are the connections which do 15mm to 12mm. So we're not going to need that, because that's going to be the end where the tap goes. And this end we're not going to need because there's already one on the wall with an olive in there. But what we're going to do, we're going to put a bit of PTFE tape on there, hopefully to avoid any sort of leaks. So we'll just wrap it round about 3-4 times, and we'll go in the direction of the thread. So when you tighten it, so if you put the thing back on, it tightens this way. So you want to do it this way. So if I take some. One, 2, and I'm just going to do 3, to be honest. That should be sufficient. Okay, that's that. So I'll just show doing one. There's no point in showing you both doing both of them. So let's move over here. Okay, and I'll tighten it up in a moment. Where's the torch? I'll just shine some light on there. There you go. So I'll just tighten that up, then I'll do the other one, and then we can just connect the connections for the tap. Okay, so both the connectors are in, as you can see, and it's just a matter of connecting the actual taps up now. So there you go, so that's in. I'll just use a spanner to tighten it up, and then I'll get the water connected up, and then we'll nearly be there. I'll show you one more time. Yeah. I've got the isolators now fitted down below, as you can see. Turn the water back on. Can't see any leaks, so all positive there. Worth probably just leaving some tissue around there if you're doing this yourself, which I'll do. I'll just leave a little bit of tissue just for a couple of hours, just to see if there's any drips coming out. I may do the same just underneath this as well, just to be sure. But on first inspection, no leaks, so which is perfect. Just double check. Completely dry, so all good. And there you go. The isolators were adjusted previously to just take the pressure down just slightly so it doesn't squirt water out. So there you go, much better, and hopefully something that won't bubble up. Hope this video has been useful for anybody that's going to attempt to do a similar thing. And there you go, thanks for viewing.